Are you over 60, but every time you get close, you feel short of breath? Not firm enough? Not long enough? Don't rush to blame age. The real culprits might be low hormones, poor circulation, or silent stress. There are 5 natural herbs that can turn things around. And the last one? It's the forgotten foundation of male vitality. I'm Dr. Ivan Goldstein, urologist. 30+ years helping men over 60 regain their confidence. After 60, many men slowly lose their spark without even realizing it. All because of certain harmless habits behind closed doors. That dull feeling, the weak response, the loss of connection with yourself. In this video, I'll show you why ED isn't just about getting older. 5 herbs to improve blood flow, hormones, and desire. How to use them on a simple daily schedule. And at the end, I'll give you a bonus, a 7-point safety checklist before you start. So, are you ready to write a new chapter for yourself? Part 1. Why ED after 60 isn't just about age. Doc, am I past my prime? Frank, 67, looked down at his hands. His voice was low. His wife had just moved to the other room. No fights, no drama, just distance. He thought it was just aging. But after some tests, the truth was different. Many men over 60 believe ED is just part of getting old. But it's not that simple. Chronic inflammation, poor blood flow, low testosterone, too much sugar, not enough nutrients. All of these chip away at your system. Little by little, you lose firmness, lose stamina, lose desire. Even worse, most men overlook 5 natural herbs that have been proven to help, just because they think nothing can fix this anymore. So where do you begin? Step 1. Zoom out. This isn't your fault. Inflammation, hormones, circulation, all of these can be addressed. Step 2. Pick the right tools. These 5 herbs are your natural recovery toolkit. Each works in a different way. Step 3. Set a clear goal. You don't have to perform like you did at 30. Just aim for better firmness, more desire, and stronger connection. Step 4. Watch the quiet signals. Morning response. Brighter mood. Confident eye contact. Step 5. Start low. Follow the guidelines in each section. You can increase slowly if your body responds well. Results? Many men report feeling hope again. Some don't even need pills after a few weeks. Safety note. Some herbs may interact with heart meds, blood thinners, or diabetes medication. Please talk to your doctor first. Safety flag. XT. NIH. 2024. So tell me, what's your biggest issue right now? Firmness, stamina, or desire? If you're still with me, type period so I know you're still here. Part 2. You need a plan, not just random tips. I tried ginseng, tried yoga, even pills, but it fades after a few days. It doesn't last. That's what Michael, 72, told me. He'd spent almost a year chasing quick fixes. He had the will. He just didn't have a plan. I'm Dr. Ivan Goldstein, and I've treated thousands of men over 60. I know what it's like to feel lost. Each week, a new trick, a new miracle product. Instead of relying on fast pills or gadgets, I suggest a different path. Reactivate your body's own biology. Match your rhythm to your biology. So what works better? Use 5 well-chosen herbs. Each one targets a key issue: circulation, hormones, stress, desire. You don't need all 5 at once. Start with 1 or 2. Let your body respond. Stay consistent. No need to be perfect. Benefits? You save time, money, and avoid trial and error. You follow a simple, flexible, proven path. Safety note: this video is for education, not a medical prescription. If you have chest pain with exertion, shortness of breath, or painful, lasting erections, get medical help right away. Safety flag: XT, NIH, 2024. So, what do you want to improve in the next 8 weeks? Firmness? Duration? Emotional connection? Write it down. And if you're still with me, type period, so I know I'm not talking to myself. Part 3. Don't give up. Your body still has the power to recover. Frank, now 69, told me during a follow-up visit. At first I thought, maybe my body was just done. But turns out, it was just waiting for the right kind of fuel. He had no idea where to start. Every expert said something different. He tried a few things. Quit. Nothing seemed to change. I'm sharing this because I don't want you going in circles like he did. Your body didn't break down by accident. It changed slowly. Because of inflammation, poor circulation, low testosterone, hidden stress, and poor nutrition. But when you give your body the right nutrients, at the right time, in the right rhythm, even a 60-plus-year-old system can run strong, just like it did 30 years ago. So what's the plan? We'll cover 5 herbs, each one chosen for a specific reason. 3 of them you may have never heard of, but they're backed by real studies. We'll go step by step, 1 herb per section, with clear instructions. And in the final part, I'll show you the one considered the strongest, but it also requires the most patience. Benefit? You don't have to do everything all at once. Just stick with me to the end. I'll help you turn it all into one daily routine. Simple, easy to follow. One last thing. Strongest here is just a term for storytelling. It's not a medical rating. Everyone's body responds differently. Safety flag, XT, NIH, 2024. You still here? If you're starting to feel a little more clear, type 1, so I know you're ready. Now, let's begin with the root of vitality, Panax Ginseng. Part 4. Panax Ginseng. When blood flow is the start of recovery. Richard, 68, used to be a firefighter. Now he lives alone. Quiet. No one sees him burn anymore, not even himself. He told me, I still feel love. I still remember that feeling. But my body, it just doesn't answer. 5 weeks after starting a red root from Korea, he said something I didn't expect. I never thought I'd feel that day again. This story doesn't start with hormones. It starts with blood flow. After 60, the male body makes less nitric oxide, or NO. That's the molecule that opens the path for blood to reach the penis. Without NO, blood vessels tighten. Firmness drops. Erections get shorter. Pleasure fades. Panax Ginseng, the red Korean ginseng, is known as nature's answer to Viagra. Why? Because it helps your body make more NO. Naturally. How to begin? This isn't a miracle. It's a plan you can follow. Step 1. Look for standardized extract with greater than or equal to 5% ginsenosides. Step 2. Take 1,000 milligrams in the morning with food for the first week. Step 3. If your body handles it well, increase to 2,000 milligrams per day. Most men feel a difference after 4 to 6 weeks. No need to rush. This is a process, not a quick test. whole body benefits, not just in the bedroom. Beyond improving firmness, duration, and pleasure, studies show Panax Ginseng also boosts natural energy, sharpens mental clarity, reduces stress. Things no pill can truly buy. Safety flag. Ginseng may lower blood sugar, affect blood pressure, interact with heart meds or warfarin. If you have diabetes or heart issues, monitor your BP and glucose regularly. XT, NIH, 2024. Richard said, "The first thing that changed wasn't the erection. It was my wife's eyes when she looked at me. That wasn't magic. It was blood, finally flowing in the right direction. Can you stay consistent for 4 to 6 weeks? Set a reminder on your phone so you don't forget." Up next, we'll talk about an herb with a funny name, but a very serious mechanism: horny goatweed. If you're ready, type period, so I know you're still here. Part 5. Horny goatweed, when strength comes back from a name that sounds like a joke. Michael, 72, lost his wife 4 years ago. He used to be bold, confident, maybe even a little wild. But since her passing, life drifted into silence. "It's not that I don't want anymore," he said. "It's that my body forgot how to want." 6 weeks after starting a herb with a name that made him laugh, Michael said something different. "I don't have to try hard to feel like a man anymore." A funny name, a serious mechanism. Horny goatweed, or epimedium, comes from an old tale about a goat who became unusually active after grazing. But behind the myth, there's science. Its key compound is a carrion dash, believed to be a natural PDE5 inhibitor. Same pathway as Viagra, but gentler. Helps relax smooth muscle, boosts blood flow to the penis, works gently. No shock effects like pills. Low dependence, more control. Also adaptogenic, reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that kills desire. How to help your body remember how to want. Choose extract with greater than or equal to 10% Icarian. Suggested dose: 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day with breakfast or lunch. Timeline: effects build slowly, 4 to 6 weeks for best results. Michael didn't expect change overnight. He watered the soil and waited for it to bloom. It's not just about getting hard. It's about wanting to want. Energy returns. Morning readiness comes back naturally. Dignity is restored. Safety. Flag. Horny goatweed may lower blood pressure, cause dizziness. Do not mix with PDE5 meds, like Viagra, without asking your doctor. Heart patients, be extra cautious. XT. NIH, 2024. Michael said, "No one told me I still could. I had to find that out myself." Are you on heart meds? Make a note to ask your doctor before you start. Up next, we'll wake up a hormone that many men let go dormant: testosterone. We'll do it with Tribulus terrestris. If you're still here, type period, so I know I'm not alone. Part 6. Tribulus terrestris, when testosterone wakes up from within. Alan, 66, used to coach sports. He was full of life. His words always carried energy. But lately, he said he felt flat. He still worked out, ate well, slept okay. But the spark, the confidence, seemed to slip away. His lab test showed something clear. Free testosterone had dropped sharply. Alan didn't want synthetic hormones. He wanted to wake his system up, and started with Tribulus terrestris. Why does testosterone fade with age? After 60, Men lose testosterone naturally each year. This affects more than just sex. It leads to constant fatigue, loss of drive, faded desire, irritability, poor sleep. Tribulus works like a spark plug for your endocrine system. Boosts LH, luteinizing hormone, which signals your testes to produce testosterone. Supports natural testosterone production. Improves libido, stamina, and erection quality. One study found 90% of men with low desire reported a clear boost in libido within weeks. How to get your body sending signals again? Choose extract with greater than or equal to 45% saponins. Take it in the morning. Stay consistent for 4 to 6 weeks. For better results, combine with 7 to 8 hours of good sleep. Light daily movement. Lower stress. After 3 weeks, Alan said, "I feel like myself again." He felt closer to his partner. He slept deeper. He woke up firm, without trying. Safety flag. Tribulus may affect blood pressure, blood sugar, liver or kidney function. If you have prostate issues, talk to your doctor. If you're monitoring hormones, get regular labs. EXT, NIH, 2024. Are you sleeping regularly yet? Sleep is the foundation of testosterone recovery. Start by going to bed at the same time each night. Next, we'll explore a route that brings desire back naturally, without pressure. Maca route. If you're still with me, type period so I know I've got the right man on this path. Part 7. Maca route. When the body is able, but the heart isn't ready. Frank, 70, has lived alone since his wife passed. His friends encourage him to start dating again. But every time someone shows interest, he pulls away. Not because he doesn't want to, but because he feels nothing. Desire just quietly disappeared. No major illness. No medication causing it. Frank was confused, even with himself. Desire isn't just about erections. Libido is subtle. It's linked to the HPA axis, brain, pituitary, adrenal glands, overall energy, and mental clarity. Feeling wanted, feeling loved, feeling alive. Maca root, a herb from the Andes used for over 2,000 years, was called a game changer in the original study, especially for men who feel like they've lost the spark without knowing why. A gentle, natural mechanism. Supports the HPA axis, balances stress, lifts emotional energy, increases desire and inner calm, without changing testosterone, helps you want to want, in a natural, unforced way. Frank took 1,500 milligrams of gelatinized maca each day. After 4 weeks, he described a moment of clarity. It's like the fog lifted. Desire came back, without trying. How to use it properly. Choose gelatinized form, easier to digest than raw. Suggested dose, 1,500 to 3,000 milligrams per day. Powder or capsule, whichever is easier for you. Take in the afternoon or evening with a meal. Stay with it for at least 4 weeks. No quick miracles here. Safety flag. Maca may affect thyroid issues, interact with rare medications, cause rash, jitters, or digestion issues in sensitive people. Stop if side effects appear. EXT, NIH, 2024. Do you prefer powder or capsules? Either way, what matters is showing up daily, not being perfect. Up next, we'll talk about a piece most men forget: cortisol, stress, sleep. Without fixing that, everything else can fall apart. If you're still here, type period so I know you're listening. Part 8. Ashwagandha. When the mind stays tense, the body can't respond. Marcus, 64, was the rock of his family. His wife lives with chronic illness. Finances are tight. Sleep, broken for months. He never complained, but each night he tossed and turned. Each day he felt tired, disconnected. Forget desire. He just wanted to survive. He tried supplements, workouts, even zinc. But that feeling of fighting alone never left. This isn't a willpower issue. Chronic cortisol, the stress hormone, can constrict blood flow to the penis, suppress testosterone, disrupt deep sleep, where testosterone gets restored. Your body isn't a machine. If your brain still feels like it's in survival mode, your sex drive gets shut down. Ashwagandha is the foundation you need first. A legendary herb from Ayurveda used for over 3,000 years. Its role? Lower cortisol, restore the neuroendocrine connection. Marcus used KSM 66, 600 milligrams per night. After 2 weeks, he slept more deeply. By week 4, he noticed spontaneous erections, without trying. The study showed 8 weeks of ashwagandha equals 14.7% testosterone increase, with no other intervention. How to use it properly. Choose KSM 66 extract. Take 600 milligrams per day. Best time: 1 hour before bed. Pair with a relaxing ritual. Reading, deep breathing, soft music. Safety flag. Avoid if you have overactive thyroid, autoimmune conditions, or are on sedatives. May cause drowsiness or mild stomach upset in some people. Consult your doctor if you're on chronic meds. EXT. NIH, 2024. Do you struggle with long-term sleep issues? Try logging your sleep quality for 7 nights, just to observe. So now, we've gathered the key pieces: blood flow, testosterone, desire, nervous system calm. In the next section, I'll help you put it all together into a simple daily routine that works with your body's rhythm. If this is helping you, type period, so I know we're still walking this path together. Part 9. Putting it together. Herbal erection protocol. When you have a rhythm, the body responds. David, 67, once told me something I'll never forget. Doc, I've tried everything, but I can't stick with it. If I miss one day, I give up. I get it. Not everyone has iron discipline. But here's the truth. Your body doesn't need perfection. It just needs rhythm. Steady, repeatable rhythm. You don't have to start everything at once. We've now covered 5 herbs, like 5 small gears. It's time to line them up. Make a path you can follow. Something simple, biological, and adjustable. Suggested daily protocol: Kale, Panax, Ginseng, plus Horny goatweed. Take after breakfast. Supports blood flow and vessel relaxation. Midday, after lunch, Tribulus terrestris. Wakes up the endocrine system. Evening, early night, Maca root. Sparks emotional drive and natural desire. Twilight, 1 hour. Ashwagandha, KSM 66. Lowers cortisol, sends safety signals for recovery. Easy to follow. No pressure. Start with 1 herb if needed. Add others weekly. If you miss a dose, don't quit. Just continue. Track your body's signals. Morning firmness, natural desire, calm mood. The body will respond. but its answers are quiet, not dramatic like a pill. Safety flag. Don't add extra products or increase doses on your own. Don't combine multiple brands with the same ingredient. Check for interactions if you take meds for heart, blood thinners, or diabetes. EXT, NIH, 2024. Which schedule fits your day best? Tip: set reminders on your phone, like you do for drinking water. In the next section, I'll give you a special bonus, a 7-point safety checklist to make sure you feel confident before you begin. If you've made it this far, type period, just so I know you haven't given up. Part 10. You're not done yet. Maybe I'm finished. That's what Henry, 71, whispered after his third failed treatment. But 3 months later, he came back to my clinic, hand in hand with his wife. Their eyes didn't say much, but I understood everything. The old trust had been reignited by a new rhythm of life. You're not broken, not too late. You're just rebooting. The 5 herbs you've just discovered, they're not magic. But when used right and used consistently, they work like 5 gears turning together. Panax, Ginseng, boosts blood flow. Horny goatweed, opens blood vessels. Tribulus, wakes up testosterone. Maca, restores desire. Ashwagandha, lowers cortisol, supports brain hormone balance. All aiming for one thing: to restore your inner strength from the inside out. But the most important part isn't in the bottle. It's in the new habits you choose to keep. How you see yourself. No need to be perfect, just consistent and honest. The connection with your body, your emotions, and the person beside you. Safety flag. Don't ignore the red flags. If you feel chest pain with exertion, severe dizziness, or painful, long-lasting erections, seek medical help immediately. XT, NIH, 2024. If you've made it this far, type 1 if you're ready, or just a single dot to let me know you're still here, because you're not broken. You're not expired. You're just beginning the right way. Bonus, 7-point safety checklist before you start. Before you begin any herb from this protocol, take a few minutes to go through this checklist. Not to hold you back, but to protect you, so you can move forward with confidence. Safety checklist. List all medications you're taking, especially for heart, blood thinners, diabetes, or the nervous system. Monitor your blood pressure, morning and night for 7 straight days. Check blood sugar if you're managing diabetes. Know your history: thyroid, liver, kidney, autoimmune, or prostate cancer. List any allergies, especially to foods or herbs. Write down a clear 8-week goal. I want to feel morning firmness again. I want to feel confident being close. Plan a check-in with your doctor or pharmacist before starting this program. Review each point. This isn't to limit you, it's to empower you. EXT, NIH, 2024. Would you like me to send you a printable checklist? Or would you rather write it down by hand, so it sticks better? You have what it takes to come back. We've walked this journey together for nearly 20 minutes. Now it's time to connect the pieces. Physical. Panax Ginseng plus Horny goatweed. Improve blood flow. Tribulus supports testosterone. Maca enhances stamina and lasting energy. Mental. Ashwagandha calms your nervous system, helps you sleep deeper, helps desire return without pressure. habitual. Take your herbs on schedule. Move lightly every day. Cut back on refined sugar. Log your quiet signals, morning firmness, natural desire, emotional response from your partner. If this has been helpful, type 1. If not yet a good fit, type 0, so I know how to support you better. Medical disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical diagnosis or treatment. If you experience unusual symptoms, contact a healthcare provider near you. EXT, NIH, 2024. You're not broken. You're not past your time. You're just starting over. This time, with a better plan.